You know, I don't know what's been wrong with all five of us for the last, I would say, week and a half. But we just all been in a funk. I've been in a funk myself. It's been a rough week. I contemplated not making a video, and then I said, oh, okay, I'll make a video, because, you know, I want to make a video, but I really don't, but I do, but I don't. But I really do. So I figured before I go and abuse myself at the 24-hour fitness, I would record a video. Even though, like I said, it's been one of those weeks, people. It's been one of those weeks filled with changes and self-reflection and self-introspection and you know, I don't know. What does it all mean, people? What does it all mean? Where are we going? What's happening? I don't know. I'm learning things about myself that I really don't care to. Well, things I already knew. I just kind of, you know, like when it comes to love, because I've talked about love in past videos, and you know, I am a single man. Probably going to die that way, but that's beside the point. I'm the type of person, and I've known this for a while, but I kind of, you know, while I move at about 100 miles an hour, everybody else kind of still observes the speed limit. Let me explain. I think the reasons why I don't find that kind of, you know, relationship that I want is because I'm kind of looking for that bullshit movie love that doesn't really exist. You know that thing where you see someone across the room and they see you and it's like, oh, and 2 days later you're happily head over heels in love and married. That's what I would like. I don't want to deal with the bullshit of dating or getting to know you. God, that's like what? Waste of my time. I just want, you see me, I see you. Hey, you want to make a go of it? Let's go. Give it the old college try and blah, blah, blah. But no. So yeah, I sit here a single, alone man. Not lonely per se. Not lonely. I am alone. You know. But yeah, it's one of those weeks where it's just like a lot of change. You know, a lot of weird things happening. I listen to people telling their stories and I realize how unbelievably and incredibly different I really am from everybody else. And sometimes I've always seen that as a good thing, but lately I just don't see it as a good thing anymore. Because everybody else seems, well, I know not everybody else is happy, but you know, they're a little closer to it than I am. So yeah, I make videos to whine and bitch and complain about it. And then there are all of you with your kind words of wisdom, your biting sarcasm, which I love, your rude comments on rare occasions, and your messages of love. You know another thing that's been happening, going to that 24-hour fitness at frickin' midnight, and cover your ears if you're faint of heart. But Lord have mercy. Going to the gym at that hour and working out the way I do makes me hornier than a motherfucking... Oh, mercy, 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 mercy. Mercy, that's all I gotta say. So maybe that's what's gotten me all worked up about relationships. Because I come home after being all worked up, literally, and having, you know, no one to get worked up with when I get here. Anybody out there interested? Any takers? Any, you know... Anybody willing to, you know, help a brother out in that department? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I have a couple of people in mind out there that watch these videos. Felix, I'll fly you out from Portugal, I swear to God. You're cute. And if I'm also gay, I don't care. I don't care. Yes, I do care. Unfortunately, I'm not a slut. Well, I'm slut-ish, but I'm not, I mean, I was listening to some stories at work today, and people were just telling me, oh my God, there's some whores at my job. Whores! Whores! You know, it's like people nowadays, people, I don't know if it's people nowadays or if it's just people in general or people just, you know, since the dawn of time, people just have no respect anymore. People just be like, you know, cheating on their spouses, you know, thinking it's perfectly acceptable to fuck your friends, you know, and I don't know, people. Leave me your comments and video responses. Explain some shit to me. I'm an old gay who don't know what's going on. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. This wasn't another season, another week of me not being funny. Although maybe you're laughing at my inner pain. I know I'm laughing at it. Go away.